Okay, next up is John Kemper. Give it up for John Kemper.
Thank you, sir. I am John Kemper. I'm a lifelong Lexingtonian, graduate of the public school systems here in Fayette County, the University of Kentucky, a degree in psychology, sociology, former football Wildcat under Jerry Claiborne. Not too proud of the 0-10-1 year we had, but that goes back a while. I'm running for Congress because I've got a 5- and 7-year-old, and the spending is out of control. And part of the spending that we've got to deal with is some of our entitlement programs. We've got working class people who are supporting people who are sitting on their couch getting a check and cheese every month. These folks do not know how to work. They're generation after generation of welfare recipient. Some people agree with that, huh? I've been a businessman in Lexington for 33 years. I've worked for myself, and all I've done is spend most of my time going around obstacles the federal government, the state government, the local government has put in my way, keeping me from, ironically, earning a living, which let me pay more taxes, which is what they want out of all of us. They see us as a revenue stream. So, I'm a problem solver. Every day I go to work, I'm dealing with some kind of problem. So hopefully most of them are my own creation, but when you've got employees and subcontractors and things like that, some of these problems that we're dealing with are going to take business solutions. I have a business background. I understand you can't spend more than you take in, and you got to balance a budget. You got to live within your means. And if we do not get this spending under control, nothing else matters. Somebody asked me the other day what the #1 issue was, and you know, there's education issues that we have. That needs to come back to the state level. We need to abolish the Department of Education. I don't want to steal Mike's thunder because Mike knows more about energy than anybody I've ever met, but we've got to do away with the EPA, get them out of our lives. The Federal Reserve, who in their right mind charges themselves interest for money that they borrow? Do you do that at home? That's what we do. Our national debt would be about 50% of what it was if we didn't have the Federal Reserve in between us and our money. So what we've got to do is streamline government, bring things back to the state level where we can do a lot of these things ourselves. I compare it to when I buy something, if I buy it from the manufacturer, it's a whole lot cheaper than if I buy it from a middleman. And the federal government is nothing but a middleman. They take our money, they have overhead operating expenses, they take their cut, and then we beg them to send some of it back to us. I think we need to keep our money here, reduce the size of the federal government, and get them out of our lives. We cannot, 15 seconds. Second Amendment, I'm a gun-carrying, crazy, teaching my kids to hunt and shoot and all that. Pro-life, life begins at conception. If we don't defend life on that end, they're going to wipe us out on the other end. This health care bill is nothing but a control issue. It's about your diet, not diabetes. So you got to get rid of Pelosi, Reed, and Rangel, and I'm leaving before I get in trouble. I'm John Kemper, JohnTKemper.com. Thank you.
Give it up for John Kemper. Thank you, John.